Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how I make my pasta carbonara. I am in a cabin, so bear with me as I was in a whole different setting, hence why I'm using a packaged extra virgin olive oil. I was working with what I had in the cabin, which was not much. So here I did get ahead of myself by heating up the oil before I had all my ingredients cut up. So don't start heating up your oil until you have all your ingredients cut up. I am using a thick cut bacon. You can use thick sliced bacon, prosciutto, whatever you prefer for your pasta carbonara. Here I did end up having to take the pan off the heat because I realized my oil was going to be too hot by the time I finished cutting all my stuff up. So I already had cut up some fresh garlic. You can use minced garlic, fresh garlic, whatever you like. It still tastes super delicious. So here I'm just cutting up the thick sliced bacon into small squares. I am already heating up the water for the spaghetti. So, just start heating up your water because I feel like that takes a little longer and you don't want to be waiting on the water while your um, meats and garlic is already ready. So, yeah, here I'm just filling out the heat of the pan and I am throwing in the garlic and the bacon. The oil was a little hotter than I normally am used to. I don't normally cook on an electric stovetop, so that was a new experience as well. So, yeah, just mix up your garlic, get it nice and hot, add in your bacon. I did skip a step, which you will see um, later on in the video. I was supposed to add the parsley in with the garlic and the bacon. So don't forget, cut up your garlic, cut up your bacon, and chop up some parsley. Mix it all in together so you can grab a delicious flavor. My water was already hot, so I broke up the spaghetti noodles here in half, and I am going to start cooking the noodles. You want to add salt to taste to your noodles as they are boiling. I can't tell you the exact measurements. I just play it by ear. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not going to give you any times on how much to boil the spaghetti, how much to leave it. I just literally go by the texture. So I just feel it out as I go. So I will take a noodle out and then try it and see if it's the texture I like or not. Here I'm taking out the parsley that was supposed to already be um, cooking it up with the bacon and the garlic. I'm so upset that I skipped this step. Um, it was still super delicious, so don't be afraid to make mistakes. Cooking is about learning as you continue to go and grow. So don't be too harsh on yourself. This was just me showing that this should have already been cooking with the bacon and the garlic. Again, another thing I didn't do is adding 4 eggs. You should definitely do 4 eggs like you see here. I only had 3 left in the package, so it's okay. It still was super delicious. But I do highly recommend 4 eggs as it gives the pasta a creamier taste. Yeah, so I'm kind of upset that I didn't have the 4 eggs, but it is all good. Don't be stressed out. Cooking should be fun and not hectic and stressful. So play some music, pour yourself a glass of wine if you're of age, or just like a sparkling water, whatever you prefer. Yeah, I honestly love and enjoy cooking. So here I was just adding some salt and pepper to my eggs. With the fork, I just whisked it all up and I set that aside because you will need that a little later for your pasta. Okay, so now back to our bacon and garlic. Just mix it all up. The way that I know that it is almost good to go is by it being goldeny, crispy looking, just like so. Like I said, I don't have exact times of how long to tell you to cook your bacon or your pasta. I'm so sorry. I am just one of those cooks that just goes by, I guess, me making this a couple times. I just know, um, just by the eye. I don't know how else to say it. So, yeah, I'm just adding the pasta here. I had drained the water. Another mistake I did is not leaving a little bit of the water in the pasta. I drained the entire water. Like I said, it's still super delicious. But yes, do leave a little bit of the water in the pasta. Adding some pepper, and finally decided to add the parsley. Don't forget, the parsley should already be cooking with your garlic and your bacon from the start. Leave a little bit of water in your pasta and add 4 eggs. Those are the steps that I forgot. Now, the most important key step in this whole entire recipe is when you're going to add your eggs to your pasta, you want to take it off the heat. Don't leave it on the heat, because you want the eggs to just have like a slimy texture, if that's like the best way I can describe it. I left it off the heat a little before I added the eggs. Added some Parmesan cheese to taste. So, like, okay, again, I can't stress this enough. Leave it off the heat for a little before you add your eggs, and leaving that little bit of water in your pasta will work for the sauce part. So I didn't leave any water, so mine was a little dry. So add the eggs off the heat, and you want to probably mix it as you're adding it if you're able to. So add your egg and mix it as you go. Here I just mixed the egg in, and then put the egg in and then mixed it afterwards, but it is all good. Still works out. So yeah, you're almost done. Just adding a little bit more cheese. I love cheese, and pepper to taste. And that is basically how you make pasta carbonara. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, and let me know if you make it and how yours turned out. Also, if you guys have any tips, feel free to leave me comments down below. I would love to hear some tips. Always open for new tips. And yeah, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you guys are pasta lovers, and if you simply just enjoyed this recipe. I also recently started an Instagram, the same name if you want to follow me there. I post coffee recipes, I post just home decor. It's everything that I love on the daily. It is under @Casa de Josie. So if you would love to follow just cute coffee posts, home decor, recipes, please follow me there.